Hello there and welcome back to a new video. This one is a video that somebody actually requested me to do. We are looking at XL stock, also known as XL Fleet, I believe it is. Obviously in this one we are definitely going to be looking at the technical side of it and how it has been moving in the past week. Now as always guys, if you guys do enjoy the video and if this video gets enough views, I definitely can do a fundamental analysis on it for you. Sometimes we do not do the fundamentals on some companies because people do not demand them as much, people do not seem to enjoy the videos as much, so in that instance there is not really too much point doing the fundamentals, but if you guys do show me that you enjoy it, of course we can do that for you, coming up very soon. Again, make sure to subscribe and like the video if you haven't done so already. I am not a financial advisor, this is not financial advice, it's just my personal opinion, and again it is going to be a relatively quick video looking at the technical side. You can join me on Twitter at N2S Finance, I gave another update earlier today, and you can join us on our website called marcus-daily.com. Again, if XL Fleet is popular on this channel, we definitely can look at it over there. So first things first, and I know that this is not going to be a in-depth fundamental analysis video, but one thing that we do have from CNN Business, also known as money.cnn.com, we actually do have one analyst giving XL Fleet a 12-month price target of $7.50, which would represent a 7.45% increase from the last price of $6.98, which we were presumably on Friday. So again, not necessarily very relevant, as this is only one person who is saying this, and we can clearly see that on the year this stock is down by 70%, but let's have a look at what we are seeing in the past day, in the past 5 days, and in the past month or so, and we are going to start off now here on the past day. So we can see the trend of the day, we are in the green by 2.05%, we actually saw a rise from 9:30 up until about 10:30, so an hour of solid growth, and unfortunately we were down for the rest of the day. Now from this point here at about 3:30 we saw some decent consolidation, which fortunately did remain us in the low 690s, but fortunately, like I said, we did remain in that level, and we have actually gone up to explode almost towards the end of the day and hit highs at 698, so things were looking alright. On the 5-day chart we can see how the stock has been moving as well. We can see it being relatively flat throughout the week. Obviously we saw a bit of volatility from Monday into Tuesday, and then another rise in from Wednesday, so again pretty mixed, but overall the week has been quite flat, starting off on 673, finishing off on 698, so yes, we have seen a bit of growth, but not really too noticeable. Now on the 1 month we have seen drastic drops for the longest time, but we do appear to have found some consolidation in that mid $6 range, hitting 651 down here and being stable in that range ever since. You can see actually down here we hit a previous level of support once more there at the 650s, which is very good, so we do not appear to be dropping below the 650 mark, which is pretty good on the last month, but that is just the charts. On the more simple side, we're going to have a look now on the more technical side and get a bit of a reading from there. This will tell us in a bit more detail what is really going on with the share price from a technical standpoint. So on the 1 day, we can see the trend going a bit clearer. We can see obviously the moving average right now is at 694. That is below where the share price is right now, being as the share price is sat on 698. So we are above that moving average on the 1 day, which is fantastic. This is because of the push up that we saw towards the end of the day. So that's pretty good. Again, this moving average is going to be lagging behind, and you will expect that as time does go on, as this tracks the general movement over the past day. We can see coming towards the end of the day, we finished off on a RSI figure of 66. Now again, this was due to the rise that we saw in the end of the day. It was going to be quite a high RSI as more and more people bought. It didn't really have that time to cool off towards the end of the day. But one thing on the 1 day that we did see is a massive trend change in the MACD. The MACD was falling as you would expect, as we saw the share price actually depreciate throughout the day, but fortunately we hit the lows down here and did consolidate and then break out, as you can see on the charts, and that trend definitely did come very positive towards the end of the day, closing on 0.01, which really is pretty good. Now the 5-day chart and the 1 month will make things more clear as well. We can see down here the moving average for the past 5 days is slightly above where we are right now, perhaps on about 699, but you can see we are pretty much almost exactly there. The pink tab that you are seeing just sticking out over here is the moving average, so yes, it is slightly higher than where we are right now, but we are pretty flat to that. Again, it isn't going to be exactly where we are, as this is tracking the past 5 days as you would expect, so it is kind of going to be lagging behind, and the RSI down here is at 55. Now you guys will know that 50 is considered to be neutral, 55 is 5 points away from neutral, obviously nothing really too concerning in my opinion, and this MACD trend down here does appear to be negative, but it definitely is coming very close to being positive towards the end of the day, which is fantastic. Now the 1 month does show us a clearer picture once more. We can see that moving average is sat on 760, and this is the 50-day moving average now, so it's at 760 as you can tell. That is obviously going to be lagging as it tracks the past 50 days, and that is going to be higher than where we are right now, as we have seen continuous unfortunate depreciation with the share price over the past few months, and that is still catching up. So moving back into the 1 month chart, we can see the RSI figure down here is at 45, 5 points away from neutral, and nothing to be concerned about in my personal opinion. And we can see down here the MACD trend is negative, don't get me wrong, but we're seeing some very strong candles up here, and it definitely could be flipping positive into the next week. You can see those lines crossing over as well down here, which is a really good sign. And on Friday we saw a volume figure of 1.34 million. And this is compared to previous volume that we saw the previous day of 1.84 million, and the day before that we saw volume of 2.10 million. So basically, pretty standard volume that we are seeing on Friday. Now, one thing that we do appear to be seeing in the past week or so, or actually even in the past month, is we do really have some difficulty breaking past that $7 mark. We have done it for sure up here for a little bit, and one day we actually broke above it on some of these higher wicks, both yesterday and throughout the week, and even throughout the month. But you can see we hit 6 or 7 rather, we hit 7, then we come back down, we hit 7, we cannot break it. So hopefully in the next week we can see the stock break 7. That is a level where I would like to see the stock come to. I would like to see some consolidation in this range of the very high 690s. If that can remain into Monday, that would be really fantastic. And again, if that does happen in a best case scenario, I would be looking for us to break over the $7 mark and hopefully see some more consolidation in that range. It would be really nice. Other than that, guys, I think XL Fleet, it does have potential as a company, and yes, we could be seeing a reversal in the share price. A few of the indicators do point to that. Tell me your opinion down below. I want to hear what you have to say. Tell me your opinions. Drop them in a comment down below. So thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you'll be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that, guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching. See you soon.